In the misty hills of northern Spain, where the fog rolls thick and the forests whisper ancient prayers, people still speak in hushed voices about what walks after midnight. They call it a Santa Compana, the Holy Company, a ghostly procession of the dead that wanders through Galician villages, carrying candles and crosses, searching for something or someone. Those who see the Santa Compana rarely forget. Some say they foretell death. Others believe they lead lost souls home. But one thing is certain: when you smell candle wax in the forest and feel the chill of unseen footsteps behind you, you're already too close. Galicia, the green, mist-covered corner of Spain, bordered by the wild Atlantic. It's a land shaped by ancient Celtic beliefs and steeped in Catholic faith. Here, life and death are not opposites, but two sides of the same fog-shrouded coin. For centuries, villagers have left candles burning in windows at night, guiding the souls of the dead, ensuring they don't lose their way. But not every soul finds peace. Some remain bound to the earth, condemned to walk in a silent march through the darkness, the Santa Compana. The Compana is said to appear as a spectral funeral procession, a line of pale figures, cloaked in black, carrying crosses, rosaries, and lit candles. At the head of the procession walks the guide, a living person cursed to lead the dead. They may look like anyone else during the day, but when night falls, their soul rises from their sleeping body, doomed to walk among the dead until the curse is passed on. Those who've encountered the Compana speak of the same details: a cold wind rising from nowhere, the smell of melting wax, and the faint sound of whispered prayers carried on the breeze. If you see them, do not call out, do not meet their eyes, because if the guide hands you a candle and you take it, you will become the next guide. In Galicia's rural villages, there are old stories of men and women who grew pale and withdrawn, who seemed to fade away day by day. Their families said they were tired, but the old ones knew the truth. These were the cursed guides of the Santa Compana. Each night their spirit rose from their body, carrying the cross and lantern, leading the dead through the countryside. When dawn broke, they would return to their beds, unaware of what had happened, yet more and more exhausted each morning. Villagers learned to recognize them. They avoided church bells. Animals grew restless near them, and no matter how tired they were, they never spoke about their dreams. Some priests would bless the cursed, hoping to break the bond. Others warned there was only one true escape: to pass the burden to another by handing them the candle. But few had the heart to damn another soul. To some, the Santa Compana is not a punishment, but a warning. When the procession passes through a village, it is said to stop before the home of the dying. There, the spirits gather in silence, a ghostly funeral before death itself arrives. And when dawn comes, the family finds that someone inside has passed away. Others say the procession is drawn to those who have sinned, that the souls walk not for others' deaths, but for their own redemption. In every story, one truth remains: To see the Compana is to glimpse the threshold between life and death, and few ever return unchanged. For generations, Galicians have passed down ways to protect themselves from the Santa Compana. If you sense it near, they say, draw a circle of salt around yourself and stay inside until the feeling passes. Lie face down on the ground, eyes closed, or hold a black cat's bone, a rare and powerful charm against wandering spirits. Above all, never ever walk the forest paths after midnight, especially at crossroads where the living and the dead are said to meet. The people of Galicia still honor the dead each November 1st during All Souls' Night. Candles are lit on graves, prayers whispered into the mist, not just to remember loved ones, but to keep the wandering souls at peace. Perhaps the Santa Compana is nothing more than a legend, a warning wrapped in faith and fear. Or perhaps it's something older, born from the ancient Celtic belief that death is never truly final. So if you ever travel through Galicia and the fog begins to thicken, if you smell candle wax on the wind and see the faint glow of lights drifting through the trees, stop. Do not follow. Do not speak, because you may just find yourself walking beside the dead until sunrise never comes. And remember, sometimes the dead don't want to harm us. They just want someone to lead them home. If you have enjoyed this video, please subscribe and hit the bell icon for further tales of the unexplained.